This is Washington Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona. What you see at the far end is the Capitol building, state capital of Phoenix, state of Arizona. There we have it. So I have come to the Capitol building here in Phoenix, Arizona. There's the Capitol building. Beautiful. The mining works on the right hand side. There's a massive scoop just there. The old mining companies used to exit here. And there's the Capitol Hall. The old Capitol. Navajo code talkers, in recognition of the Navajo code talkers who distinguished themselves as developing Navajo language, the code, the only unbreakable code in modern military history. As a member of United States Marine Corps, these young Navajo men performed a unique and exemplary military service that was saved countless lives and hastened to end the World War II in the Pacific Theater. Well, at least there's a respect from the nation of United States to recommend and remember the fallen of the Native American Navajo tribe who supported in the theater of war in the Pacific. The Great Seal of the United States of America and Arizona was formed, and it's 102 years old. Enduring Freedom Memorial. Well, we've got to remember to protect our lives through peace. Freedom is not free. Exactly. You gotta fight for it. No, freedom is absolutely free if your mental thought always was for the welfare and care and the need of the others. If you look to benefit another, your freedom is absolute, because you're only looking to benefit the others, not benefit from. At the point of when you think that you're going to benefit from another, your entire process of freedom change. Hence, you need to protect yourself by guarding your interests, which means your greed, your selfishness, your greed for earning money. You need to guard. To guard, you need to fight. The freedom fails at that point. To remember the Korean dead, freedom is not free. Yeah, we spoke about that. We all know that. The freedom is exactly where you are born and how you are born and whom you are born to. And it's a sad prospect, because we, as human beings, we are equally born to this world, is as to how and in whose womb and who's around you at the time of your birth. It's very sad, but it shouldn't be. Anyway, I met a beautiful gentleman who's almost 70 years old, and I was talking about, as a young kid, I cannot remember any of this park. There's the old State House, which is now a museum piece, and the Senate and the Congress is at two new sites, because you need to house, as the population grew, all you have to do was to increase the number of seats in the representation of the population here, so hence two buildings were built. And so that's that. And then we have a memorial park here for the fallen and the dead, and who protected and supported different wars during the time of difficulty across the planet. Yes. Okay, this is the a war memorial for the remembrance of the battleship Missouri, and on this side you have the cannon from the USS Arizona, and this is all at the Japanese Pearl Harbor bombing, a surprise attack that was meant to be the end of the World War II after the attack on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Hence, I've also been, if you watch my YouTube videos, you will see my visit to Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And here I am at state capital of Arizona, Phoenix, where the Japanese bombed the Pearl Harbor on 7th of December 1941, ended in Tokyo Bay on the September 2nd, 1945. The two most striking reminders of these events are the sinking of USS Arizona and the Japanese endured aboard the USS Missouri, which is the cannon on the other side. The name placard's been inscripted onto this beautiful and very powerful yet sad memorial for the fallen. USS Missouri here, the Mighty Moore they call it, the cannon that fired. Yeah, it's a massive cannon that, and these were all destroyed by the Pearl Harbor bombing. The anchor piece of the USS Arizona is on there, on the memorial. You have the great nation's flag of United States in the middle, state of Arizona, state flag on the left of this screen, and the naval state flag on the right. There we have it, the anchor of USS Arizona, BB-39. Very powerful words dedicated to those who shed their blood in defense in our country, the combat veterans and the wounded. My stone is red, the blood they shed. The medal I bear is my country's way to show their care. If I could be seen by all mankind, maybe peace will come in our lifetime. Wow. Well, I have no words to express. One needs to always remind ourselves and oneself about the suffering and the struggle of war, suffering and struggle of our need and greed, and our wanting aspect of life needs to stop, and we need to go back in time to see how and what we have done to our lives and our families and our citizens across the globe. It is now the right time for us to stop the wars and march forward, holding hands with each other across nations, across the oceans, across continents, and come together and embrace freedom for all, peace for all, recognition and respect for all, and be as one, the one kind, the humankind that has the blood that will remain in our bodies to keep us connected and our hearts replenished with purity and respect for one another. Father Giuseppe Francisco Kino, who came to spread the Jesuit Christianity to the Indian population of nomadic and the tribes or tribal American Indians here in the southern state of Arizona. Eusebio Francisco Kino. A giant cactus here at the state gardens. This is a congressional memory of honor for the Apaches, Cochise, Coconino, Gila, Graham, Green Lie, Maricopa, Mojave, La Paz, Navajo, Pima, Pinal, Santa Cruz, Yavapai, and Yuma. Those are the different Indians of state of Arizona. Of largest is the Navajo, and here in state of Arizona. Yeah, the Capitol building and the main street, which is now called the Washington Avenue now. The bullet holes could be found here on the facade of this building, but I haven't been able to see anything particularly sharp. My eyes, and in the old days they would shoot at each other. Just the cowboys would come in, and that used to be the case. Parade up and down here. Yeah. To the state building. Crest.